Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Why Trump is Changing the World. I was just in the States, and you get to see on the front lines of every single newspaper how much they hate his guts, no matter what he does. Bringing in people to justice who cross illegally into America from Mexico. Everyone has what to say, how vicious, how evil, Nazi, any term. The more horrible the term, the more curses, the better it is to speak about Trump that way. And many say the man is changing the world, and I'd like to explain one possible reason why. The fact is, there is so much concern in the world of politics, looking over one's shoulders. What's he going to say? What's he going to say? You lose connection to the world of MS. You lose connection to the world of MS. You're so concerned about the world of image. How are my ratings? How's my popularity? What are they going to say about me? That your connection to truth is pretty much non-existent. And that's very often happens in the world of politicians. That's often how they got there to begin with, through a facade and through promises and imagery, and that's how they perpetuate the position. And you have a man named Donald Trump that seems as if he just doesn't give a darn about what anyone says. Rather, he says what he thinks is true, and he acts on it. He's just not in that world of imagery, and that separates him from so many people and the bulk of the politicians. Two midot that he has. One, he says what he thinks without caring what people will say about him, and he does what he thinks without people caring about him. He went ahead and he said it is right to recognize Jerusalem as the capital and move embassy there. This State Department, the whole world threat is going to be an uproar, third world war. He felt is the right thing to say. He said it. He thought it was the right thing to do. He did it. Now, what about the uproar? What about all the reactions? And the third world war didn't happen. People actually realize a person that says what he thinks and does what he thinks, you have to have a certain respect for such a person, and fear and awe. Who knows what he's going to do to us if we really make a world war over here? He'll just destroy us. That was the message in North Korea. You want to go ahead and give up your nuclear weapons? That's great. You don't want to? I will destroy you. And the leader of North Korea realized, this man is as crazy as I am. And he says what he thinks. And he does what he thinks. And he says he'll wipe me off the map if I don't get rid of nukes. That's pretty scary. I'd like to stay alive. I'd like to have a country so I could be the leader of it. So to me, that is what makes Trump a different kind of leader than other leaders. What about his personal life? What about this statement and that statement? We can analyze everything about him. Right now, I'm focusing in on a unique quality, a quality that has brought him, I think, respect among a few, not too many, and has brought some worldwide changes. A quality where he's in the world, where he says and does what he thinks, not what the people are going to like for him to do. It's a different headspace totally. He's not looking that way. He's not looking that way. He's thinking what he thinks is wrong or right and pursuing it. It's been a major step forward with Jerusalem, a major step forward with North Korea, and in Yetz Hashem, Iran will get the message as well. He already stopped the treaty, and people are pulling out from doing business with Iran because they know if they continue, Trump will punish them, and America is still quite a powerful nation. And if anything may get Iran to change, it might be Donald Trump. You'll say you can't compare North Korea and Trump because North Korea is not a religious, fanatic country as opposed to Iran and the Muslims, the religious fanaticism over there in Iran, the Khomeinis and all them. And maybe the language of fear and straight talk will not speak to them. It could be. Or it could be they realize with all the religious fanaticism, we don't want to be destroyed. Time will tell. Either way, I think we should appreciate this unique quality. Some people around the world are beginning to appreciate it and understand it and react to it in a normal, rational way. And most of the world is left and liberal, and the New York Times and all those other sickos will continue to react the way they're reacting. But I appreciate this emistic quality of him, where he says what he thinks and he does what he thinks. And Mitzvah Hashem will continue to have positive results, not only for the Jewish nation, but for the whole world. Shalom.